In today's video, I'm going to show you how to change the canvas size in DaVinci Resolve, which is really just your timeline resolution. I'll show you the project-wide method, the per-timeline method, and what to do when your footage doesn't match the new size. If you're working on YouTube videos, shorts, reels, or any other project that needs a different aspect ratio, this is one of the most useful settings you can learn. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve guides like this. All right, let's get into it. First, let's understand what we're changing. In DaVinci Resolve, the canvas size is controlled by the timeline resolution. That means when people say they want to change the canvas, they usually mean they want to change the size and shape of the timeline itself. This is what determines whether your project is widescreen, vertical, square, or even 4K. So if your goal is to make a video fit a different format, the timeline resolution is the setting you need. Now, if you want to change the resolution for the entire project, this is the easiest place to start. Look down in the bottom right corner of DaVinci Resolve and click the Project Settings gear icon. This opens the Project Settings panel. Once you're in there, go to Master Settings. In this section, you'll see the Timeline Resolution option. Here, you can choose a preset or enter a custom width and height. This is where you can set your project to something like 1920 by 1080 for standard widescreen, 1080 by 1920 for vertical video, or 3840 by 2160 if you're working in 4K. After you set the new timeline resolution, make sure you save the changes. Keep in mind that if you already have media on the timeline, changing the resolution may affect how it looks on screen. That's completely normal, and we'll cover how to handle that in just a moment. If you only want to change one timeline and not the entire project, DaVinci Resolve also gives you a per timeline option. This is really useful if you want one sequence to stay in one format and another sequence to use a different layout. To do that, go to the Media pool, find the timeline you want to edit, right-click it, then go to Timelines and choose Timeline Settings. When that window opens, look for the option that says Use Project Settings. Uncheck that box and that will unlock custom timeline dimensions for that specific timeline. From there, you can manually enter the resolution you want. This method is especially helpful if you're creating multiple versions of the same video, like a horizontal master edit and a vertical social media cut. It gives you more control without changing everything in the project. Now, let's talk about what happens when your footage doesn't match the new canvas size. This is where the mismatched resolution settings become important. If you change from one aspect ratio to another, your clips may suddenly look too small, too large, or cropped in a way you don't want. To fix that, go back into your settings and look for the mismatched resolution dropdown. You'll usually see options like Scale Entire Image to Fit and Center Crop with no resizing. If you choose Scale Entire Image to Fit, DaVinci Resolve will resize the footage so the entire image fits inside the new timeline. This often adds black bars on the sides or top and bottom depending on the shape of your project. This is the safest option if you want to keep the entire frame visible. If you choose Center Crop with no resizing, Resolve will fill the frame by cropping the edges of the clip. This is useful when you want the video to fully cover the timeline, but it can cut off parts of the image. So if you're working with talking head footage, screen recordings, or anything important near the edges, make sure you preview carefully before committing to this option. A great rule of thumb is to use Scale Entire Image to Fit when you want to preserve everything in the shot, and use Center Crop with no resizing when you want a full frame look and don't mind losing a little from the sides or top and bottom. There's also a faster method if you're using the cut page. In the top right of the cut page, you'll find the Timeline Resolution button. This gives you quick access to common presets, so you can switch formats much faster without digging through every setting manually. For example, you can quickly choose 1080 by 1920 for vertical video or 3840 by 2160 for 4K. This is a really convenient option when you need to change project format on the fly and keep editing moving quickly. So to recap, if you want to change the canvas size in DaVinci Resolve, you have three main options. Use Project Settings if you want to change the whole project. Use Timeline Settings if you want one specific timeline to have a custom size. And use the mismatched resolution options if your footage needs to be fitted or cropped properly inside the new frame. If you're on the cut page, the Timeline Resolution button gives you an even faster way to jump between presets. Once you understand this, resizing your canvas becomes much easier, whether you're making YouTube videos, shorts, reels, or professional edits. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next DaVinci Resolve tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.